South Korea's Truth and Reconciliation Commission has announced the preliminary results of a years-long investigation into overseas adoption, involving an estimated 150,000 babies over decades. Adoption agencies have been found to have abused the human rights of both children and mothers in what became an industry.
So the fundamental cause of such a variety of occurrences is that the state has turned a blind eye to the continuous occurrence of these illegal and unlawful acts over the decades and has not implemented any mechanism to control them.
South Korean adoption began with mixed race and other orphans following the 1950 to 53 Korean War, in part to curry favor with allies, especially the U.S. Soon it was a business. Among abuses, children were adopted without proper consent, identities and records doctored, and adoptive parents unscreened.
These adoption agencies, they've never been fully audited. They need to be held accountable. Part of what today represents is being accountable towards the falsification and access to our records.
Some of the same agencies involved, such as Holt, continue operation today. The investigation by South Korea's Truth and Reconciliation Commission is a step toward remedying the abuse endured by countless babies adopted and sent overseas. Their findings are not binding, but this does provide more evidence to those who were adopted to bring to the government and courts. Adoptees and their advocates promise action.
Those responsible who refuse to cooperate in solutions will be held accountable. I am particularly referring to adoption agencies and intermediaries in child trafficking. And this should not be seen as a threat, but rather as a promise.
Advocates say human rights abuses also need to be addressed by the countries to which Korean adoptees were sent. Frank Smith, TRT World, Seoul.